Thistle. I don't think you get anything back from a short rest.
And I also got a substantial amount of health from hit dice.
Yeah, did everyone roll hit die? Like, whatever your health was at last time, that's kind of where you're sitting.
I rolled 2 of them, and I healed for 25.
Nice.
Wow,
I
that's
rolled
great.
2 of mine and healed for 17, which is really good for me.
That's fantastic.
I will need to roll some.
And Goody says, right before you all go, I'll hit you with the spores so you can talk to each other at least.
And when we leave, we shall also set more alarms, so that we'll know if anything comes back in or if you go out.
Sounds like a good idea.
Thistle, did you set your alarm at the very beginning cave entrance? Like,
It looks
Or
like
were
there's 2 entrances, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one and Glandu will take the other.
Is that cool? Are you cool with having had done that, Glanduil?
Yes.
Okay, so Glanduil and Thistle set alarm. So I assume you're doing those as a ritual. If so, that would be like 20 minutes and then plus an hour. So as you all are coming out of the short rest, it'll be like 6:30 or so. Goody will spores them. Jasper does psychic whispers. So if you're doing the psychic whispers after the short rest, be sure and like mark your side die appropriately.
Well, I get the free one for the day.
I thought you had already used that, but I could be wrong.
I'll just use one because I have all of them right now.
Okay, great. Cool. Anything else you all want to do, or short rest over?
It's
Short rest
over.
Cool. It's about 6:30 p.m. Goody hits you all with the spores and says, "These are good for an hour. Be careful." Jasper, you do your psychic whispers with Goody. That lasts for how long?
3 hours.
Okay. Goody is going to guard Perilou and Garrett while you all go. Perilou kind of wakes up briefly as people start to shift and sort of describes Asterix, the tiefling, saying boop boop boop. She's a red-skinned tiefling with big horns on her head. She's kind of got sharp-looking teeth. I just really hope you can bring her back. She was a bit of a wizard too. Yeah. Good luck. And you all head up and out.
You got any? Hey, but real quick, do you have
Yeah.
anything like that maybe has like asterisk scent on it or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Sorry about that.
All good. See you in a little bit.
Yeah, you're good folks. Thanks for checking this out for us. Appreciate it.
Right.
Okay, 1 second. Why the fuck did they reorganize all this shit this way?
When Jasper exits the cave, he will flip his cloak to the white side.
White cloak. Cool, yeah. So the lot of you all head out this way. Minus the dead Yeti. That's over here. Layer. Map. Part of the map now, baby. That's how you know they're dead, when they're part of the map. God damn it. Why? It pisses me off that they change all this shit, and I don't know where to find the shit that's part of the whole goddamn game.
Are you talking about the tabs and how they got reorganized? Like the different
Yeah.
pages? Yeah, it was so good how they like updated it. And then they went back to the old way. I don't know why.
Well, it's like I can't even find the fucking handouts that are part of this module. It's just, they're like, yeah, we fixed it. We made it better. Idiots. 1 second. Let me see if I can search for a thing. Great. There we go. Yeah, no, that's nothing. What I want is the freaking... God damn. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm dumb. What are you doing, dude? All right, let's pause for a minute. We'll pick it back up in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
World that's been designed for cars, and it's the fucking.
And we're not going to have a top-notch public transportation system in a city where I don't know what percentage, I'm just going to make one up, but 10% of the city works for Ford. You know, it's probably more like 2%, but, you know, Ford's pretty huge here.
There
Yeah.
is also just the mentality of like, oh, just spread out. It's fine. You can spread out.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because for every $1 a city invests in public transportation, it gets $4 back. Like good public transportation is so good for a city's economy, but there's all these other parties actively working to stop it because they're so heavily invested in oil and everything else. But it's crazy to me because it's just like, just invest in all these other fucking technologies, you idiots. But whatever. Do you all want to play some more D&D?
Yeah, I want to
Sure.
play pretend.
I mean, I guess. I guess
we don't have
so.
to worry about these economic problems and pretend D&D.
Yeah, the
land.
only public transportation here is Axe Beaks, baby.
Yeah.
Shop at Teddy Langolo's.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to roll an important D4 in front of the board. Here we go. You don't want it to be a 1.
It's a 1.
Cool. As you all come back through here to try and see where the Yeti Tyke is, the Yeti Tyke that was not killed, its body is gone. You're not sure what that means.
I thought
It got knocked unconscious.
Gotcha.
And
Oh.
then
Nothing
left
on a
the ground.
perception check. Can I see
thought
if
it
there's
was-
any sign of where it went?
I thought it was stabbed as a means of luring the big Yeti towards the ice bridge.
It was stabbed and it was knocked out. It was not auto-killed. It was not followed up on. It
Yeah.
rolled death saves. And life went on. Please, if you would like to investigate for tracks of this little Yeti, I welcome you to do so.
I will sniff for it. Melee
I mean,
range with it.
Sniff
Just for
around,
funsies,
baby.
but I got a flat roll of 11, so
Actually, I know where the Yeti was, correct?
Mhm.
So I can take out my comically large glass of seeing, but normal size for everyone else in the party, and I can focus that in the area.
If you
the
want
Yeti
to, and
was.
I will just say this. If you want to use this, it's only usable once. Is it a full moon or a new moon?
I think it's per long rest.
No, it's not for long rest. No.
So better.
No.
You may aim the lens at an object, locate, see events that happen around spot 24 hours. This viewing can last up to 10 minutes. Viewing only works within 10 feet. You can use this ability once per lunar cycle. It recharges on the full moon. Yep, nailed
Cool.
it. You were right.
Yes. So, so actually, okay, and then
That is a big old cooldown.
Yeah, so
it is a big old cooldown to have a power that's like a 20th level cleric power.
so I rescind the offer to use that on just tracking down a small Yeti.
Yeah. However, if you would like to roll for investigation, you can look through the magnifying glass for tracks and gain advantage that way. It is in general just a normal magnifying glass, which can give advantage on investigations for small things. or
Then
like
that
details.
is a 25.
Perfect. You see tracks from the Yeti, and I guess notice like a few drops of blood in the midst of all of it that look like it leads back outside. Do you want to follow the tracks?
Hey, and the rapport spores. Hey, everybody, I got the tracks on the Yeti. A little bit of a blood trail. It went outside. Do we want to track it or do we want to just get out of here? I mean, it is just a baby Yeti. Worst case scenario, it goes and gets its aunts and uncles because we probably killed mom and dad. But we'll be out of here by the time they get back.
I know how this goes. We kill the mother and father, and the baby is set free. We let it grow up. We let it fester its rage against us, and then one day we shall have an even greater combatant to face. It is a truly epic story. I say we let it go.
Ah,
I love where your head's at.
Sort of a
Yes.
kill Equinox kind of situation.
Yeah,
I've created a supervillain.
Exactly.
we have
like it.
we have created a nemesis.
I smelled for it and I got a natural for it.
Cool.
Nice.
You could track it if you want. The smell, however, does I think lead outside where it's going to be harder to start tracking things by smell. And I need one of you to roll me a d20, and this needs to be above a 10.
Oh boy, here we go. Hey, I got 16.
Nice.
Great. There isn't a blizzard. It is dark. If you want to like follow the smell of it outside, you can.
Ew.
Cool. You all start talking about this. Jasper gets a sniff and starts kind of heading off. What does the rest of the party do?
The brain in the chat, I'll say, is this way.
I'm gonna follow.
I'll follow.
I'm also going to follow.
Fantastic. Glanduel as well? Uh-oh. Look like we got a frozen Jesse. Oh,
Hello.
there you go.
So does this tracking with my nose count toward my ranger ability where it doesn't slow us down when I do ranger stuff so we can move at a normal speed?
Absolutely.
Sick. Just follow your nose.
You follow the smell outside and quickly smell that it's like leading kind of back down the way you came. And then you see the other direction goes up more on the mountain. So can you all see both the regular like mountain map and the cave map
Yeah.
currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so this is, the party is like here. The Yeti's going back down the way you came, and the other way is ascending the mountain. Which way do you go?
Oh, I know it went down, and I want to kill it, but it's like that's a waste of time. But is it?
Yeah, I think that would be a waste of time. We should probably just.
What if I like look down? Can I just see it with my purple eye?
We should probably make productive use of our time before a blizzard sets in. You are
You're
muted,
muted.
Ellen.
At this point, the sun is set, and the limitation of your vision can only
Alright.
get you about 60 feet.
Sure.
And you don't see it within that 60 feet with that nat 20. You do see tracks of it leading down.
Sucks. All right. Let's just go up.
Cool. Y'all start heading up. It is dark. It is cold, but you have 2 trained rangers working together to lead you all up. And
Are we trying to be inconspicuous, or should I have my hammer lit?
I'd say, I don't know. I mean, you can see pretty far. I can see all right. Like, I don't know.
Drea says, I would like to get my goggles back from you, Thistle. But if you want to ride with me on Tilda, you could. I know that you can't see in the dark, right?
I can't. Shoot.
If you have a
Above the
source of
table.
fire that's not going to blow out Forge Hand, honestly, it might be worth doing.
Above
But-
the table, Thistle's trying to find something to give Drea for the goggles, but I don't think I've got anything. So, yeah, Drea, thanks for letting me borrow these. Good to know that you've got a set. If
Yeah,
I ever
you know,
might need to, trade or purchase them.
yeah, you might see because I purchased these from Rodolfo. You might just.
Oh, you
see
got them
if-
from Rodolfo. Shoot.
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
got all kinds of like survival gear type of stuff. So, if you
Rodolfo's my best friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say Skywatcher works out some deals with Rodolfo, so I'll just go
Yeah.
with his like repeat customer discount.
yeah, absolutely. Great. Okay. You do you get on Andrea's back?
Yes, absolutely.
Or on not on Andrea's back, but on
But-
the yes.
On the mount.
On the mount, on Tilda. Fantastic. You all work together. Give me a little survival check with advantage, Jasper.
Wow. Got a 13.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 9.
Do you want to put some mustard on that psychically?
Well, don't
I
make
can-
it worse. No, make it better.
I can do that. At
See, because mustard's gross.
15.
15. Fantastic. You mark it off as being used. You navigate. There are a few spots where if someone had stepped incorrectly, they could very well like slide down part of this mountain, and it's not like it wouldn't be a drop that hurts them. It's the fact that, at least not right away, they could slide for like hundreds of feet before going off a thing. Like it's just like a slide basically. And you managed to like easily point out like stay away from this, and the party all kind of works and is able to ascend, making it like all the way up to here after about like an hour and a half. Or no, more like an hour. Yeah, I would say you getting a 15. So can someone else give me a d20 roll besides Kevin or Bryce?
Don't everyone volunteer at once.
I can
got
do it. Okay, never mind. You got it.
9.
Cool.
So you need to be
Yeah.
above 11.
You blew it.
Would you like to use a point of inspiration?
Um,
Up to you. Certainly don't have
let's
to.
see. Do I have any others? Yeah. I'll use my session inspiration for that. Signal from that Abbey. Nope. 5.
Cool.
The worst place.
Sorry, y'all.
You're good. As you all get to the top, you come to the edge of a vast, deep crevasse with nowhere to go but down. You see a collapsed tent that lies half buried in the snow near the precipice. Jutting out of a nearby snowbank, you see a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest. Horns protrude from underneath the figure's fur-lined coat. You all see the following. Drea lights a flame, and from the light of the flame, you all can see that this figure's skin is sort of a red turned purple. This appears to be Asterix, the tiefling, and she is dead, frozen solid with her teeth clenched and her eyes staring at the blue boots sticking out of the snow.
Well, found them.
Founder.
Yeah, what do you all do? All right, well,
I
fuck.
will roll an investigation for cause of death beyond the obvious freezing.
I will light
Roll an
my
investigation
hammers
check.
so that there's actually light for this
I'd say you
investigation.
do that. Good call. Roll your
That is a
investigation check.
natural 20
Whoa.
for a 27.
Heck
I
yeah.
will get a picture in for that.
That's great. Okay, cool. So, what you see here, what you put together as you look this person over, likely this tiefling Asterix escaped from these Yetis, but in her panic, fled up instead of down. And, this is just because you rolled a nat 20. You get the sense that she was unwilling to come back down since she knew that's where the Yeti were and took refuge here. As you can see, there's like this bundling. The way her body language reads is not as someone who is like afraid of something that's super nearby, but more of just like trying to stay warm. And as you kind of like put yourself in her perspective and look at where her eyes are aiming, they're just looking right at these blue boots that are like frozen, sticking out of the ground, connected to legs that are also frozen. And as you look at those boots, you put yourself in her shoes of thinking of like, I just fled up a mountain. I'm trying to hide. There is nowhere to hide. I'm going to try to keep warm. And in this place where she's keeping warm, she just sees that someone else froze to death here too. And those were probably the last thoughts in her mind before her consciousness left her body. You do see that she has what looks like a backpack that has some things. And you see that the legs in the boots look to go to a body, and with just like a bit of dusting off, you see that there is like a frozen body considerably like packed under some ice, but with your nat 20 you see like a little flash from the light of the fire on something metallic, and as that like fire moves and maybe like it's in shadow, there's like a bit of a glow to this thing that is metallic around this frozen person's neck that's like under the snow. If you those are the things you notice.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I think they froze to death, kind of trying to seek refuge. But look across just across from them, there's this body with these boots, and I'll start brushing away the snow, making a clear path to the glimmer metallic object that I saw, and say, I think there might be something here.
What do y'all do?
Didn't
I could try to unfreeze the water around it with a spell.
well
Try to
didn't
Uh,
didn't
can I
Perilou
do
say
that?
that
I don't
Asterix was
know.
a wizard? You think they got a? Do you think they got one of them books you could use, Glanduel?
Oh, of course. Why did I not think? I was so distracted by the artistry of these blue boots. Such a vivid canvas that
And
was painted
Asterix
here.
also has a backpack that we need to check too.
Yes, I will begin looking for that book. Good idea.
Okay, well it's probably in this big block of ice that we gotta melt. But Jasper will also help rifle through bodies whenever they are thawed.
You're
Muted.
muted again.
How are they being melted?
I don't know. I'm not
Uh,
doing that.
I have shape water as a cantrip that I prepared today. Is that able to unfreeze water? What it
I
says in
don't
the
think so.
spell
I
is
think it
you can
just
freeze water
freeze.
and it unfreezes in an hour. Could I refreeze this and then it would unfreeze in an hour? I guess it would just
No.
refreeze from the actual cold.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely that one.
I would imagine that my smith tools could be repurposed to chip away at the ice.
Yeah, I mean, if you just wanted to take your hammer and start wailing on it, you could break through, or just like lay it on there and just melt it
I
with
was
the
gonna.
fire. But yeah, in combination, go ahead and make, I guess, a smithing check, if you would.
All right, and hell yeah, that's 28.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you like line up a few spikes pretty expertly, like tap in and then hold it in a few other places to warm it, and you're able to free up this body. While Forge Hand's doing that, is anyone else doing anything with Asterix?
And Jasper's just
Searching
gonna
the
go through her stuff,
backpack.
yeah.
Yeah, just rifling through her stuff with Jasper.
Oh, Jasper and Thistle are cool. Roll
Me too.
a. I mean, you're high enough perception and high enough investigation. You search her body over and you find two potions. One, as you look at it, the red in the potion's liquid continuously expands from a tiny beat to color and wait, what? Expands from a tiny beat to color the clear liquid around it and then contracts. There we go. So there's like red that's like growing and then shrinking within the bottle, and shaking the bottle around does not seem to like interrupt this process. And then you find a potion that as you look it over, it is separated into brown, silver, and gray layers, resembling like bands of snow. And as you shake it, that doesn't like mix up the colors within it either. You're not sure what these potions are, but they definitely like have magic vibes.
With
And you,
Thistle's
yeah.
family history of a
Oh,
herbalist and a potion maker with mother and father, is there a
yeah.
roll I can make?
Roll an Arcana check. That's cool with me.
Ooh,
And
that's
guidance, perhaps? Cough.
I can guide.
Yeah.
Could I also like assist with that? Thinking back on my training in alchemy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, I would say, Glanduil, you can. Do you have like the alchemist within the sage background? Do you have the
Yes.
sage background?
It's like a hybrid
And it,
of the noble and the sage background.
yeah, but you have like alchemist as the profession, right?
Yes, I got alchemist
Cool.
supplies from it.
Yeah, I would say you can roll with advantage because of that. You can roll an Arcana check with advantage or an Alchemy check with advantage, whichever you want to do with that. And Thistle, you can roll an investigation check. I would give you advantage for citing the family history, and you can add a D4 to it. And I guess Glanduel, you can probably guide yourself too if you want.
Sweet, I was gonna ask.
So mine, with it being an investigation, is a 23.
Cool. You
For
recognize the.
Arcana,
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you
Arcana
do.
24.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Thick.
Yeah, the two of you together recognize that the potion that has this like bit that is like expanding and then contracting, this is a potion of growth, and because both of you all rolled above a 20, right? When you drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect from enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
Would that stack with enlarge?
I think because it name drops the actual spell, you gain the effect of the enlarge reduce spell. I don't think it would stack, but it could stack
Okay.
with Forge Hand's normal growth stuff.
Yeah.
If there was a desire. The other one you recognize to be a potion of climbing. It can give you advantage on all strength athletics checks you make to climb for an hour. You gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strength checks. You also, as you look this body over, see a leather-bound spellbook.
I will take that.
Take a little peek. I'm sure
Yeah,
you and
absolutely.
Thistle both. Looking through it, Thistle, there are a few spells you recognize that are rituals. In total, as you go through, you find it contains, I don't know why they put them in this order. They're not in spell level. They're not, oh, it's alphabetical. That's fucking annoying. Because I feel like a spell would be sorted from easiest spells to hardest spells at the back. So I'm going to read them in order of level. Tinzer's Floating Disc, Detect Magic, Comprehend Languages, Expeditious Retreat, Shield, and is Cloud of Daggers first level, second level, or third? Cloud of
Second, I believe.
Daggers.
I don't remember.
Okay. Of the second spells in here, second level spells, you see Alter Self, Cloud of Daggers, Scorching Ray, and Suggestion. Corey, you could learn Tinzer's Floating Disc, Detect Magic, and Comprehend Language, or I should say Thistle could, because those are all rituals in here. All of the other ones are not.
Okay. Tinzer's Floating Disc, Comprehend Language, and what was the other one?
Detect magic.
Detect Magic. I'm not
Detect
sure.
Magic.
I think you already have some of those.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Floating Disc.
Yeah, absolutely. You could, if you had the time, you could copy that into your spellbook in much the same way that Glanduil does.
Yeah, can you send that list in the chat?
Yes, doing it now.
Okay.
And this
Thank
is
you.
Asterix spellbook. They are in alphabetical order, so they're gonna come that way, but just look them up. If you have a question about the level, Asterix, the Frozen Wizard. Cool beans. So many spell books as of late. Glanduil. What dreams are being fulfilled in your time in
So
the
many.
Dale?
Glanduil, with this spellbook we found, how about you go ahead and copy what you need out of it, and then afterwards, I think I'll only be able to benefit from a small portion of the vast knowledge in this book. So maybe after you're done, you can let me know, and I can see what I can learn from it.
In fact, I believe there may only be one spell on here, maybe two, that I would like to research further. But Nonetheless, I will give it my eyes.
Excellent. And Jasper, we found a few potions in here. It looks
What?
like one is a potion of climbing, and one is a potion of growth. Um, the potions I feel like I'd benefit most from. I have access to a couple, so why don't you hang on to these or see if anyone else from the group would want them?
Sure. Who other than Forge Hand would be good being extra big? I feel like maybe like
Or
big
with
Skywatcher
Skywalker
animals.
yeah,
Yeah.
or he could provide a great seat for many of us, being that he is part horse.
Yeah.
Ooh, Skywatcher, yeah.
It's kind of in your blood, right?
Hey, I'm a Goliath.
You keep saying that.
But you have centaur blood, no?
I don't. Do you mean metaphorically or?
No, I mean.
Wait. You're a centaur?
No, I mean yes, obviously. Yeah,
I'm just fucking with you, man.
it's hard to explain to simple minds.
Oh, yes. Ha. I was just fucking with you as well. Ha.
Y'all thought out that blue boots guy yet?
Yes, as you all look over at this point after going through your various treasures upon Asterix's body, you see that Forge Hand has gone to work, if that's what the intention was, to remove all of the ice, and you turn this body over and see that it looks to be a dwarf, and it is missing its head. You think maybe its head is down in the Yeti cave. You find on him an empty wineskin, a half-eaten block of goat cheese, a miner's pick, and a necklace. And the charm of the necklace is a black cat with golden eyes, and that's where a bit of that little bit of glow is. It's like the head of a black cat with these two like bejeweled eyes that have a bit of a magical shimmer and shine to them.
Basically, you had
Or I
your.
have
guess
any idea what this means?
it's not a necklace. I think it's, well, I said necklace originally because I said that there was a head. It's like a brooch. We'll say it's a brooch on the cloak. Sorry to interrupt.
I don't recognize it, but I'd be happy to investigate it, see what I can learn.
If we take a bit of time, could identify it? Yes?
Should
Yeah, I could, as well as you could as
Yes.
Glanduel. Yeah.
I think that would be a
But
thing
that
we
would
do when
perhaps
we have
take a bit
shelter.
of time. Let's
Sure.
see what our first impressions are.
Yeah. Are you like looking it over?
Yeah, I'll give it a once over.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, Arcana. Okay. That is a 22.
And I'll just be.
I
doing
assume
the
you're looking at
Price is
the.
Right display.
You're looking at the cat brooch, right? Or is this just the whole scene?
The cat brooch,
brooch.
but now you're making me want to look at the whole scene, but
No,
still
I'm
the cat
I'm just
brooch.
making sure. I assumed, and then I realized that I didn't ask what you were looking at.
Yeah, the brooch.
Yes, cool. You check it out. There is an you say 20 what now?
23.
Cool. There is an
22.
obvious like magic to it, a bit of a hum as you feel it, and you think you have heard of in your times from home, like the idea of objects that can make one more lucky, and you get the sense that there is some sort of luck related magic like on this cat head.
Gang,
clear.
I get the vibe that this is a magical item and just makes one more lucky. I mean, we've all experienced a little bit of luck, good luck, bad luck in our lives. I think with this, get a little bit more good luck. But maybe Glanduel, you can
But clearly it wasn't
investigate a little
enough good
further.
luck.
Does
Yeah,
it
not enough good luck. Yeah.
does it look like it has any sort of like Timora like iconography to it or anything that I would like if I hold my coin to it, does it like do anything?
As you go to like grasp it and compare it to the coin, there is an intense breeze that like washes over the whole party, and with that just like this great deal of snowfall that just starts descending on this mountain peak, and sort of like batting it aside, like just kind of like focusing up, maybe like putting on your goggles or something. Roll a perception check with
Okay.
advantage, because if you have your eye out.
I do. Um
Probably need to be heading back soon.
21.
21. You don't uh, get like an immediate like, yeah, these are related, or that this brooch has any sort of Timora symbolism or anything on it.
Okay.
And as you're, and it's like you're holding these two things close, staring at them, and you look down and you see that your thieves tools necklace like starts to lift up and yanks away from your cloak, and then you just feel this impact on your body so suddenly on your face, and we're gonna roll for initiative. You all don't, you're like, you all just see Jasper focusing and then just get thrown backwards in as this blizzard whips up.
The fuck is happening?
Okay. Okay.
Come on. Don't
What
suck at
the
initiative. Don't suck at initiative. I suck at initiative.
Jasper, you take 16 damage as this thing impacts you. And everyone go ahead and tell me their initiativo.
I'll go last because I'm last.
Oh, perfect. Jasper, you're up first. Or Bryce, what did Jasper get?
I rolled a 13.
Lucky number 13. Glanduil?
8.
Forge Hand?
6.
Skywatcher?
21.
Thistle?
15.
And
Spread.
Rhea. Ooh, that's pretty great. Is there music playing for you all?
Yes.
I don't have music, but let me reload it. See what happens.
Oh, is it? Oh, it didn't do the thing. Oh, I think I. Okay, there we go. Is that doing
Okay.
battle music for you all?
Yeah, now I got the battle music.
Great.
I still don't have any music. but
Well,
probably not the biggest deal.
I would check
Sounds like a
your
peaceful
click
plot.
that little gear, check your settings maybe. See if the
Okay.
tab is muted. That could be possible. Uh
The tab says there's audio playing through it, so there is that.
cool.
Just turn the master volume down and roll 20.
Or the audio device of your computer is set different than your Zoom one.
That would make sense. I didn't do any of this on purpose, but I'll troubleshoot while turns are happening. No worries.
Cool. Yeah. Drea, who was kind of like looking down the direction you all came and guarding, just sort of turns around and is like, "What the fuck was that? Jasper, are you okay?" And just sort of like draws their bow looking around as like Jasper's been thrown back against the wall, like obvious blood coming out of his nose. Skywatcher, you are up.
Whoa, what the fuck? I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Can I? I feel like this is the worst time to go first. I have no idea what the what's actually happening here.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think you're confused.
I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. Like, do I know that it's an attack or like some kind of
I'm hurt.
You saw Jasper get kind of thrown backwards into a wall and blood is coming out of his nose. Roll
I mean,
a
I guess I'll
perception
go
check.
check. Yeah, I guess I'll go check on Jasper. What's my perception? Where is it?
These are also rule-wise things that are at play as this blizzard sets in. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it like there's like an obvious like as you look like bruising and blood on his face, but you don't see anything that did that to him.
Okay. I'll go over to Jasper and just be like, "Hey, are you okay? What happened?"
Cool. Do you like hold an action or anything?
I guess that would probably be a good idea. Can I hold a wild shape? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Like just
Sure.
All right, I'll hold
if what's your triggering condition?
If something, I don't know, if it happens to anybody else, maybe if like somebody else is attacked or whatever, like this.
Okay. Sure.
Does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. If someone else gets attacked, you will wild shape. Perfect. Thistle, you are up.
I would like to take a look around, see if I can figure out what just happened. What hurt Jasper? Why is he injured?
Yeah, roll a investigation check.
That is a 23. 16
Cool.
on the die.
You're looking around and you don't like all you see is this blizzard that's blasting in on you. You don't see anything that harmed him. You're like, I don't know what the fuck just happened to you.
Okay.
Do you want to hold an action to do anything?
I would like to ready my crossbow and move close to Forge Hand.
Okay, cool.
And then for communication, say, "Hey, Forge Hand, that light from your hammer really helps me a whole lot, and keep an eye out for me. I can't fly in this."
Excellent. Yeah, the rapport scores are gone at this point, so it's sad.
You got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Cool. So we got Drea holds bows, Skywatcher holds Wild Shape. Thistle holds crossbow. And Jasper, you are up.
All right. Can I? Do I see anything that hit me in the direction like that I flew away from?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Is it just a straight roll with my eye?
Yeah, and well, why would you have disadvantage?
Well, just because of all
From
the
the
snow
blizzard?
blowing around. Visibility is reduced to
Um,
30 feet, but it doesn't say I have.
Yeah.
I have goggles on.
The-
So,
you're wearing your goggles, right?
Yeah.
So I think you would just have a check with advantage, actually,
it just says it's disadvantage on hearing.
okay.
for sure.
Then I got a 19.
You look around and you don't. All you're seeing is this raging blizzard around you. It is confusing. 19 perception, not noticing anything. Do you want to try and do anything else? Bonus
Yes.
action, movement.
I'm gonna bonus action hide. So I'll do that first. I rolled
Is that like kind of?
twos.
Are you hiding? Okay. Are you gonna? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like where up here, right?
I'm gonna try
so
to
like you.
use my like
You're at-
cloak and try to get up against a wall and just try to like
Blend in a little
blend
bit.
in.
So are you moving away from the party? Because they are kind of like closer to you right now.
Was just gonna try to get to the closest wall.
I think you're kind of like up against one since it like knocked you into it.
Sure. Then I'm just trying to move to the closest like hole in the wall or something and try to just like.
That's it. Like there isn't that up here. There is like a half broken down tent and your party members.
Okay.
There isn't like a shelter up
Cool.
here.
Then I just
Yeah.
use half my movement, stand up, draw my shield and my parrying dagger, and was that perception check my action?
Okay.
Was the perception check my action, or is that just
No.
Okay.
If you want to hold your action will be
pulling the shield?
getting out your shield will be an
Okay.
action.
Then that's all I gotta do.
So yeah, shield, parrying dagger, and just kind of like looking around for like what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean that brings your AC to what, 23?
Yes.
That's pretty good. Cool. Glanduel, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll draw my blades and kind of go stand next to Jasper, kind of facing in the same direction, opposite that he got pushed, and just hold my action to attack.
So blades are both out,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just holding attack?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say?
I
Did you
guess I'll
say anything
hold
for a
a-
bonus action?
No, I'm out of
Okay.
blade song. I'll hold a blue flame blade cantrip.
Okay, cool. Search. Shield and dagger. Cool. You guys all like ready these actions, and Jasper, even with his shield up, you suddenly feel again just like a pound into the side of your head, and you're looking and you're like, there's nothing here. And then you go to just like throw up a shield and you solidly block a hit, and you go down and you like lower your shield again and there's nothing there. So
Okay.
that's the situation. As it bludgeons you again in the head, you take 14 damage.
I'm down.
You all see Jasper go down.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, you were so it hit you knocked you out, and then you're down. Like, okay, then apologies, you didn't block anything. You all see Jasper gets hit in the head, knocked to the ground, and then his body gets like impacted again in front of you, and you see nothing doing this. You have 2 death save fails. Give me 2 memories real quick.
Shit. All right. Well, first memory is riding in the carriage to the 10 towns, and having a really weird conversation with this little fella in the back, and hanging out with Corpse Grinder, and just some of the conversations they had about reading people's minds and whether or not you should or shouldn't do it, just because you're able to and you can. And then the second one would be, Morpha actually revealing themselves to the group, and kind of finally being around people that they trusted, not that long ago, and then finding yourself unconscious on a mountain, getting beat to death by things you can't see.
Yeah. And give me an insight check if you could as you go down.
Okay. $18.
And it's like this is like in the midst of like getting hit, right before these memories. You recall. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Yes. A story that you had heard in Tourmaline from Marta about a song she was singing, and it reminded you within the song there was a lyric about this person just getting essentially beaten by the wind, and that person who died that way becoming that seeming spirit on the water who you laid to rest, who had warned you that which came for me is coming for you. And you have these memories. You fade. Forge Hand, what do you do?
How the fuck do we fight the wind? Yeah, I will look around in the vicinity for, I don't know, let's say footprints or something near Jasper, since looks like someone had to have been standing next to him.
Roll a perception check.
Hey, 20 total.
20 total, eh? You see no footprints. You see the air swirling around all of you as well. In the midst of a blizzard, nothing catches your eye. It is confusing and scaring you what happened to Jasper.
All right. Then I'm gonna walk over next to Jasper and just yell out, "Who's there?" And swing where I imagine I would be standing if I were gonna punch Jasper, the way he got. just blindly swing and hope something's there. So
Yes.
it's gonna not go well, probably.
Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a 9. So, nope.
You swing at the air, and seemingly hit nothing. Do you want to do anything else with your turn? Bonus action, or anything?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to be on guard. I don't have anything else to do with something I can't see. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally understand. Drea, seeing Jasper drop, runs over, jumps off Tilda, and pumps a cure wounds into you.
Whoa.
And you come back to consciousness. You have 10 HP. What the
Okay.
fuck what's happening? And Drea's just like looking around in terror. That was their action though. Skywatcher, you are up.
I mean, I guess I'm going to let me go ahead. I'm going to go in wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay, absolutely. Bonus action wild shape.
And then can I try to like sniff this
Sniff?
thing out?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Right? I have advantage, right? Or do I not because it as a dire wolf?
I think
Or
you
no?
have it advantage as a direwolf for smell. You are in the midst of a blizzard, so I
Right.
think because it's nose dependent, it will just be a straight check.
Okay. It's gonna be a 16.
Yeah, you sniff around and it's just like cold air that is filling your lungs, and you are like, I can't smell anything that is attacking him. Do you want to do anything like kind of with the rest of your turn? Are you defensive positioning around Jasper, or anything of that sort?
Can I like try to drag him out of the way? If I could,
Yeah, like move him
like
away.
getting to see if
Sure.
like maybe
Yeah.
back where so the attacks come. Can I tell where it's coming? The direction it's coming from, right? Like is
I would
Based on
say
how-
you just watched like some directionality of Jasper,
like where he went.
get impacted this way, and then
Yeah.
like a sudden sort of impact on his side.
So I can kind of
Like
okay.
it looks.
I want to pull in the opposite
Yeah.
direction of where it seems like he's maybe getting hit from, or get. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sure. You go to do that, and as you like grab Jasper and move away, you feel an impact on your skull, and you take 10 damage as just something just bludgeons into your skull.
Okay. Cool.
But you can move Jasper probably like 25 feet from there if you want, like kind of pulling him like back down the mountain a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if I can still do that after getting hit, I will definitely do that.
Cool. Thistle, you are up. Just so it's said, can you give me either a perception or investigation check, Thistle, at the start of your turn?
It's not great. That's a 5 on the die. Let me see which one's higher. Investigation for a 12.
Oh, cool. You saw that Jasper like dropped both. I guess not. Is your luck stones on a necklace, right? Your lucky
Mine?
coin,
Yeah,
or do you just hold on to it? You have it on a necklace, don't you?
it's on my necklace. Yeah.
You see that cat brooch has landed on the ground. Not super relevant, but you have an eye for, bits and bobbins and trinkets and things, and you're like, oh, he dropped it. As Jasper is like dragged away, you do not see immediately the like source of whatever the fuck is happening. What would you like to do with your turn?
Not being able to see the source of everything that's happening, I would like to recover the brooch or item that I saw get dropped.
Object interaction, easy, snatch it. You still have
Ka-cha!
the action bonus action.
Heck yeah.
You can add a magic cat head to your inventory until you figure out more about it.
Okay. Excellent. And since I still have no idea what's going on or what to attack or defend myself from, investigation, insight, anything I can roll to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'd say give me investigation. I guess it's kind of like, do you want to try to gather information from what you're looking at, or like try to like think back?
I would like to recognize what's happened to Jasper, and then if it makes sense to think back on anything, think back. Or
I think in this 6-second turn you can kind of like try to do one or the other.
I will see if this rings any bells. What
Okay.
I can remember.
Roll an insight check.
That was a 13 on the dice, so insight 19.
You have been in the detective game for a while. You came prepared for this mission. You remember that your lovely parents provided you a number of potions before you came here. One that you used as soon as you landed to evade some orcs. You think about, like, I can't see what's being attacked right now. Or whatever is happening to Jasper, like how are some ways that one could operate without being seen? And you just like, with your 19, you're just like, I have fucking invisibility potions. Maybe something's invisible. I don't know. That's what you get with your 19.
Do we still have rapport spores, or is it all verbal?
That has faded, unfortunately.
Okay. So communication. Hey, everybody, I think we're being attacked by something that's invisible. At least one, maybe more, but them, they're invisible. Does anyone have anything to counteract that?
You're truly the greatest detective I've ever met.
I'm quite the investigator.
Thistle thinks about this
What
and
was your
shouts
first
this
clue?
to the party. I would say that, like, yeah, it's within, what is the sound limit? 30 feet on that? I feel like everyone could
Said
probably hear that.
100 feet for
100 feet. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thistle presents the idea that something invisible is attacking, perhaps. Jasper, you are up.
With
invisible,
Or,
you say?
I guess,
Hmm.
do you want to use your bonus action for anything?
if there's anything I can do, still left over, knowing that we're being attacked by something or some things invisible, I don't have a lot that can help, but I do have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings. And it seems like Jasper's been the focus of the attack. So not 1,000 ball bearings, but a handful, like next to Jasper or something, just for fun.
Well, I'm
Yes,
on
so-
Snowwatcher's back, or I'm being yanked around, I guess.
Oh, never mind. You're right. Yeah, you've been picked up.
Yes.
I think-
Never mind. We don't need to worry about anything running up on you other than we're like on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, so you're not throwing those out?
No, I forgot about him getting picked up.
Okay, gotcha. Great. Jasper, you are up.
Yeah, so kind of regaining consciousness, Jasper will just kind of say like, he'll repeat, "That which came for me is coming for you." Ugh. God, what was that? Whatever it is, it was that killed that lady on the lake.
I think that is like
Isn't
the
that
end
a,
of your ability to communicate this
Yeah.
turn.
So, that, and I will allow myself to be taken wherever Skywatcher wants to take me, and I will take the dodge action. Just try not to get hit.
Okay. Would you be willing to roll me an insight check?
Yeah.
It's up to you if you think it would be at disadvantage in the midst of like this chaos or not. Or what the keen instincts are.
Oh. I rolled a 13 and a 9, so I will take disadvantage because I just regained consciousness. That's a 13.
Yes. With your 13, and what did you use your action to do?
Dodge.
Dodge. Great. With the 13, as you are like, what the fuck is happening? Whatever this is, I can't see. And you've already used your action, so you cannot do it this turn. You have a memory thinking back specifically with your doppelganger training around like, what do we do if we can't see the person that we're trying to face? And your ability to like reach out and touch a mind is something that you still have. And you think of it too late. That is something that you could do should you decide to. Next round. Bonus action.
I don't. I can't really do anything.
Okay. Glanduil, you are up.
In our, 8 days of traveling together, we've surely gone over our magical arsenal as a party, right?
Yeah.
So the lantern of elemental revealing would be something that Glanduil would know about, is my question.
I guess, do you all want to leave it up to rolls, or do you think that you've told Glanduil everything that you have like encountered on this? And really it would just be Jasper and Skywatcher that know about that within this party, because I don't think it's been used since like before 14
Okay, because I didn't know this thing existed either.
Yeah.
I think it was given to you when the party still consisted of Bash and Corpse Grinder.
It hasn't been
Yeah.
used, but we kind of had a "I'll show you mine if you show me yours" moment
Sure.
a while
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe it was discussed.
Well, it was supposed to be used to find the Schwingus,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and we haven't done that in a while, but it's still got oil left in it for sure.
I think you all have mentioned Danica, I think was her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that as Glanduil.
And I feel like you were
that
specifically
I
like, I
mostly
need to meet this person type
Mhm.
vibe.
And she gave
Yeah.
me this lantern.
Well, as players, our opinion may be a little biased, but I'd lean towards we've talked about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Then yeah, I'm gonna say that it is in the bag of holding. You have heard tell of some sort of magical lantern that the group has.
Then I will yell out. Who has the lantern? The lantern of revealing. We
Oh,
could use that here. And then, can I just like make a big attack in the space where, like, next to where Jasper was,
Yeah,
just like
For sure.
swinging for it?
Same thing I
yeah,
did.
just roll with disadvantage, baby.
Or actually, is there anybody standing in that space really?
I might be close
Uh,
to it, but I'm really small.
yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about fairy fire.
Hmm.
I'm standing right next to where I suspect someone would need to stand to make those attacks on Jasper. So
Do it.
but this thing's already getting advantage on attacks against us anyway, so you might as well.
Yo, that's a
Yeah.
pretty good point. Yeah. I'll try to like place it so that it's, if there's one side that like Forge Hand and Thistle are standing on, then it's away from them. If that makes sense. But if that's not the case,
I mean,
then
I think you kind of, if you want to try to potentially hit this thing, you kind of just have to blanket the area and everyone that's next to it, which would be like Thistle, Forge Hand, but they all have a chance to save.
all right, let's do it. Y'all getting
Cool.
fired.
What's
Hell
your
yeah.
I
what's your
technically have a
spell
chance
save
to save.
DC?
It's 14, and that's a deck save.
Dex save. Okay.
I gotta do is roll a
Thistle
12.
and Forge Hand can both roll.
I rolled a 13, so I'm guessing I hit it. I don't remember what my dex is. Yeah, got it. 16.
Yes.
I'm glowing.
Okay, here we go.
It's blue. Would you believe
I'm
it?
going to roll a d20. This is an important roll here. Forge Hand, what'd you get? Did you fail?
I'm glowing. I'm blue.
Okay, great.
Son of a bitch.
What do we get?
That's a 13.
Uh,
Plus 0. Yeah.
not plus 0, unfortunately. You throw this spell out, and you see Forge Hand starts to light up, and you're like, fuck, this is supposed to show me invisible things. And the globules, the lights don't seem to grasp onto anything.
You can break
Okay, if Forge
concentration
Hand's the
at
only one,
any time.
yeah, if Forge Hand's the only one lit up, then I'll drop concentration on that.
Cool. And I mean, I think you have the understanding within the meta of Magic of like, I could try this again. Like, if you just wanted to keep
Yeah.
burning spell slots type thing. But yeah,
I did have
this
that thought.
round, it did not work.
But I've also communicated about the lantern, because brain blast. There we go. End of turn.
Great. Glanduil talks about the lantern. What was it? And tries to fairy fire. What else? Cool. You have your shield on. Roll a d20 for me, Jasper, and this is just like, did you drop your parrying dagger when you passed out?
A 19.
Great. You, in the passing out, like, we're like clutching your body. You still have it
Yeah.
in your hands, surprisingly.
Jasper did that concussion things where your hands just lock and you don't drop anything.
Absolutely. And you feel an impact on your shield as something attempts to hit you and you are dodging, and another impact on your shield as you're just kind of like doing this and there's a dog actively pulling you away. Forge Hand, you are up.
Is there any audible sound of Jasper getting attacked? Can I hear it clang
Uh,
on the shield or something?
Yeah, roll. I'm gonna say. I'll say perception check.
Would I have any way to know that whatever this thing is has moved? 13.
I would say you like look over and see Jasper actively holding his shield and it like jerking as if he is fighting something off still. I would say that's what you notice.
All right. I will try again to swing blindly in the vicinity of Jasper, hoping to connect with something.
It's not me.
Cool. Roll with
Yes, not Jasper specifically. No, it's even worse than last time, and I rolled a 3 last time, so nope.
Yeah, you're just like swinging the hammer around and you're like, what the fuck is happening? You're just feels like you're just swinging at empty air.
This works better if I can see it.
Yeah, right.
That's absolutely your experience.
Yeah, so I'm just I'm moving to where I'm just gonna follow along. But yeah, just move action. That's it. I don't have anything else to do.
Great. Drea is up. Drea has like gotten back on Tilda and is sort of like moving with the party, putting the bow away and drawing the sword, being like, "This is fucking awful. I don't know what to do here," and is just kind of like, I guess we'll just sort of swing blindly. Schmeeder. As Drea is just like swinging around, there is like almost this sound of ripping, and Drea like was like, I think I just hit something. Can't see whatever it was, but appears to have struck with their magical weapon. Cool. Yeah. Skywatcher, what do you do?
But what the heck is it?
I don't know. There's no blood or anything. Do you want to like? Yeah. Well, I guess what? Yeah. What do you want to do? You've been like actively like dragging Jasper away, and you see that he's still getting attacked.
Right. I mean, I'm just gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to bite at the area where I think he's getting attacked. I guess. Try to attack. Try to pull a.
Perfect. Yeah. Roll an attack with disadvantage.
Hand. That is a. Sorry. 18.
18 total?
18 to hit, yeah.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 13 and a 19.
You go and like snap at the air, and it's the most bizarre thing because you're just like it's, you know how you can be in a car with the AC going and that is like its own intense air, but if you roll the window down and put your hand out, that air like pushes your hand back. Like it feels like you are biting a different speed of air, and it feels like you are connecting and doing something. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Cool. Seven.
Cool. It doesn't feel like you got a crazy amount, but you're like, I've just bit something. Thistle, what do you do? Or that was your action. Do you?
Are rapport spores up?
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay, I didn't think so.
Do you
yeah.
want to keep dragging Jasper? Like, get your mouth on him again and keep moving?
I mean,
Or are
I
you
don't
just
know.
gonna be
It's not
just
doing
like
anything.
biting? Okay, so you've like stopped and are just like biting at the air, seemingly having like grabbed a hold of something. Glandula, you are up. Or no. What am I doing? Skywatcher, end of turn. Yes.
Yes.
Thistle, you are up.
Any sort of roll or anything to notice that Skywatcher grabbed a hold of something?
Actually,
Because I'm pretty
hold on one
close,
second.
and I've got a crossbow ready and held, waiting for something to pop off.
You bite, and that's the other thing. Like normally, if you bite something as a direwolf, you can like knock it down. It feels like whatever you like grabbed with your teeth, it seemingly moved through. It is not. It doesn't seem to be affected by the prone thing you can normally do. Thistle, you see Skywatcher bite at the air, and there's this like look of he got something, but you don't see anything there. What would you like to do?
I guess to avoid metagaming, same thing. Investigate, see if I can figure out if there's something to take a shot at.
What
I've
would
got this.
metagaming look like to you? I'm just like curious if it's a thing that you think Thistle could try to figure out.
That's fair. I just don't want to cheat. Yeah. So Thistle has seen Skywatcher dragging Jasper away and also attack something else, and seemingly feel like he did attack something, but it was non-corporeal.
Yeah, and I mean, Drea said themselves, like, I just hit something with my sword.
Yeah.
And there was like almost like a tearing sound. So it seems like they are able to like land hits on it. You're just not seeing what is being hit.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, then with all that in mind, I will take a shot with a +1 Dwarven bolt with the crossbow. Oh
Cool.
no. Is there any way that I can get advantage on that? Because I rolled a natural 1.
Well, I mean,
don't
it's
think I'm
worth
hidden.
saying you have a point of inspiration if you want to re-roll.
That's a great point.
You are kind of aware that in the midst of a blizzard, you are going to have impose disadvantage on ranged weapon attack rolls. So if you keep trying to fire something that is like a physical thing, the wind is just going to blow it off course already. So so that said, ranged weapons not the easiest thing to use in the middle of a blizzard. If you want to use your inspiration to re-roll, you can do so, but you will be re-rolling with disadvantage.
I'll still do
I
that.
guess you could aim, which would just even you out.
Okay, fair. I'll do that.
If you want to
I'll
like
aim.
not move. Cool. You aim at nothing and fire.
So 11 on the die, which is 17.
Uh,
18.
roll your damage. And yeah, I guess you have allies within 5 feet. I think it would be a sneak attack.
Whoa.
All right, I'll roll some extra d6. Here we go. Oh, well, those aren't great. 13.
You fire off your your brand new magical crossbow with your new magical dwarven arrow. Mark off one of those. Those, those get spent when they're fired because you used a +1 bolt, right?
I did.
Yeah. You fire and you all see this crossbow bolt shoots, hits, hangs in the air, and then like again there's this almost like tearing sound, and then the ammunition just kind of falls to the ground. You see that thistle just hit something, like it impacted and this ammunition like burned up. And that's a not insignificant amount of damage.
What the
Uh
fuck was that? Jesus.
it's
Useful info.
Yeah. Bonus action, you can't move because you aimed. Thistle saying, what the fuck? Jasper, it is back to your turn.
Okay. Really quick. I always do this, but I forget that my psychic whispers can connect to 2 people. And I always
Yes.
connect to Skywatcher so that I can communicate to him while he's in animal form.
Sure.
So that is connected. I just forgot to mention it. But remembering that, I can connect to the minds of other things. I will try to reach out with my brain and detect the presence of a mind that is not part of my group.
You open up your psychic mind, your psychic abilities, your mind. Reaching out, aware of where your allies are, you immediately connect to a presence. And within its mind, roll an insight check.
I'm connected, so I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
I will use a side eye. Trash. Insight. 12. I'll use my inspiration on that 'cause it's really bad.
Yeah, you can re-roll with advantage when you use inspiration.
Wow, so much better. 26.
You reach into a mind and you understand the urge to find and kill the man who wore this necklace. And it's the image in its mind of the necklace you have with your lockpick set. And rolling a 26, because did you add your side eye to that?
Yeah.
It is used. You even feel within it like, I must not fail the Pasha. And
What does that mean?
in this moment, you're just like, this thing has been sent here to fucking kill me. It has made its way all the way across the world or wherever. What are the chances, What are the chances?
Okay, and connecting was my action, right?
I will tell you, you no longer have to roll a percentile die at the start of each session.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Sick.
You lasted 25 sessions.
Yep.
You
All
did
right.
pretty great.
Do I get the feeling that this is a person? Like,
you get no, it doesn't feel like any sort of person or humanoid to you. It
Okay.
feels like some sort of being, an assassin being that is here to kill you. That's
Okay.
the sense you get.
What a fucking amazing place for this to happen.
Absolutely, you know.
Okay, so
Especially with the blizzard being rolled too. I'm like, well, there's a lot of wind going on.
Yeah.
Here we are.
all right, so all of this stuff,
You
has
just
any of that taken my
That's
action?
your action. Your
Okay.
action is to use your power.
Okay. My communication is going to be, it's here, it's fucking here, and it's gonna kill me. And I'm gonna, I don't have any fucking thing that I can do. I will disengage. How far away is Forge Hand from me?
I'm like right next to you.
Cool. I'm gonna hide behind Forge Hand.
Well, you cannot disengage and hide.
Well, not mechanically hide. I'm going to position myself behind Forge Hand.
You're going to disengage and like seek cover.
Yes.
Cool. You like quickly like evasive, just like get behind him. Awesome. Okay. End of turn.
Yeah.
Glanduil, you are up. You see that Jasper has made this statement and is now like seeking cover, looking around with his shield up and his parrying dagger out.
We kind of have the general idea of where this thing was, so I will
Yeah.
go to that place and try to attack it.
Go
Like
for it.
everyone has been doing.
Roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. Oh, 9.
9.
Wow, pretty sure. Yeah, I
9.
don't think I have anything else. Fairy fire
You go
didn't
and
work, I don't
just
wanna spend
swing
all-
at the air, trying to help Jasper, and you feel your blade connect with nothing.
In turn.
I'm sorry. Jasper, as you like kind of like seek cover behind Forge Hand with your shield up. Guess because you didn't. Yeah. You feel an impact on your shield again, like it's coming from directly above you, and again, just another beat down. Like you have the thought of like, if not for this shield and this armor, I would be getting killed right this moment. Like, thank Timora for the fucking dwarves that you did some work for, that armored you the fuck up.
Yeah. God.
Forge Hand, you are up.
Do we have a way to reveal this thing? And then I'm just gonna take another blind swing.
Blind swing. Go
See if
for
I
it.
roll a nat 1.
Just
I got
throw your hammer off the mountain.
Well, just because it went from a 3 to a 2-0.
Just golf swing it.
The pattern would have been roll a 1 this time, but I got a 13.
You swing at the air and seemingly hit nothing. It is fucking frustrating to fight an invisible foe.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Bonus action.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna end there. I'll hold out until I can see something, then I'll unload.
Drea runs up, reaches into Jasper's bag as their action, pulls out a lantern, this magic-looking lantern, Roll an Arcana check, Glenduil, as you lay eyes upon it.
That's 25. 19 on the dice.
Heck yeah.
You see this lantern as it gets pulled out. You have had, a rich life. You've been exposed to, you've read many books and seen many arcane things. And the lantern of revealing you've seen before kind of has like a big eye on it. And it sort of looks like a coffee pot mixed with a tea kettle. And the lantern that gets pulled out before you does not look like that at all. You look at that and you say, I don't know what this lantern does. It's obviously magical, but it is not a lantern of revealing. And Drea has it out and I guess goes to try. I think it's an action to pull something out of a bag of holding, right?
Yep.
Says, someone fucking light this if it's gonna help. And Skywatcher, you are up.
Did she pull the wrong lantern?
You all do not have a lantern of revealing, so it's said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce and Skywatcher, you know that you have a lantern of elemental tracking
That's
that
what
changes colors if you're within 300 feet of an elemental.
Yeah.
If you this would be useful for the sake of making sure something like this didn't happen again, but for the time being, you're like, fuck. I'm not sure. When this thing's 5 feet next to me, I'm not sure this is gonna help.
Well, in that case, I'm not going to, light it. I suppose. So, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stay in my wolf form and just take another bite, a wild bite.
Do it. Wild
and
bite.
That's gonna miss. I think that is a 10.
It would actually be a straight roll for you because of your pack tactics, since you have a bunch of allies nearby.
Oh, should I guess I should re-roll then.
Yeah, re-roll just a
completely.
single attack, single die.
That's worse. Yeah, I got a 9.
You go and bite at the air. Do not feel that similar ripping sensation. This is a frustrating endeavor.
Indeed.
Anything else with your turn?
No, no. There's not really anything.
All right. Thistle, you are up.
Thistle, having seen Jasper in this last round get struck again, turns in the direction that I saw Jasper get struck from and throws a fairy fire out.
Amazing. Pulling deep within your fairy blood, you have used this spell already? I think
before in this campaign, yes.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you just have it in general as a rogue, right?
Yeah, as a either racial.
Oh no,
or...
as a fairy. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you keep it prepared. You throw out your fairy fire. What's your spell save DC?
It is. I should know that off the top of my head. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's on your sheet.
Yeah,
I'm being dumb.
Spell save DC 13.
Yes. What do we get?
Hopefully less than 13.
Oh, jeez.
It's an 11.
I'm so sorry. You throw this up and it grabs onto nothing once more. you're like, this is the spell to do this. I just gotta fucking find the thing and keep at it. You have used, I think you get that once per day for free, but it's also a spell that you can cast all the time. So you've
Correct.
used your once per day, and now you can like burn spell slots to keep casting it if you want to.
Correct.
You do think that this is a useful thing to do. It's just like, we just need to fuck, because if it gets it once, that's it. It's tagged. You know what I'm saying? Fairy fire. Do you drop the spell when you see that there's nothing in there?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So that you don't like tag your allies.
Yeah.
Jasper, you are up. You have your shield up. You're feeling that this thing's impacting you. You're aware that this armor that you have is keeping you alive.
Yeah. Jasper is just gonna communicate to the group by shouting, "Just fucking kill it! It's only trying to get me!" And is gonna dodge again. And I guess is still connected. Is it like thinking or doing anything else?
The thoughts are, I must not fail. I must kill the one who wears this necklace. I have found him. I will not fail the Pasha. But it's not like it's in language necessarily. Like, you're just
Yeah.
like reading the intent of the thought.
Okay.
Like, there's a satisfaction. And I guess maybe a minor frustration at the fact that it keeps like seemingly not hitting you.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm just dodging and I'm like putting my back to like forge hand and just holding my shield up. Just like
Yeah, so just like really, I mean, getting cover from Forge Hand. So we'll say your AC is probably closer to being at like 25 in total.
Sick.
And
Cool.
you're dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Glenduel, it is your turn. Oh, we
His
just
phone
lost him.
died.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
He posted it a little while ago.
Oh, jeez. Well, it was plugged into my computer. BRB. Yep, that'll happen with Zoom. Zoom will drain a phone faster than the battery can come on. Hi! Jesse!
You're muted.
You're muted.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Quick, it's your turn. What do you do? Jasper is dodging and trying to shield as best he can.
I cut off when Thistle was casting Fairy Fire. Did that hit by chance?
It didn't work, but you think that it is a reasonable thing to keep trying.
Yep, might as well. I'll send another one off in that direction.
All right, here we go. I'm going to roll it on the board.
Roll bad.
DC
It's
14.
an 8. You rolled an 8.
Is it an 8?
It's an
8! Amazing. You fire up this spell, and I will say, Jasper and Forgehand and Skywatcher, I need a dex save from all of you because you're super close to where this is popping off.
Okay.
Come on.
Got a 20. Dirty 20.
Cool. You're good. You dodge to the side.
23.
Cool. Same with you.
I'm glowing again.
You like knock it away, and Forte manages to glow. But you see, as Glanduil fires up the spell, do you say is your flame blue? Of course.
Yes. I say the thing. What is this one? Blue Tiger style, Sylvan Seer.
Yes, absolutely. Firing off this spell, this incantation out of your sword, you see two figures are glommed onto by this fairy fire. One of them, the familiar Forge Hand, and floating above him and Jasper with like an arm ready to pull back. You see a figure that just looks like this as the fairy fire gloms onto it. Jasper, you see the source of what your mind is connected to. You're like, this is a fucking otherworldly creature of some sort that is here to kill me. Wow. Maybe even an appreciation for like, this is a good assassin.
Yeah.
like
Goddamn.
it's fucking invisible and made of the wind. That's great. Like, but I think
now,
in as you're connected to it, you also feel like panic now as it like looks down and realizes that it is visible. Glanduil, that was your action. Do you do anything with your bonus action?
Nope. That's it for me.
Okay.
now disadvantage has turned into advantage for everyone.
You all see this invisible air creature looking at itself visible, seeing you all. Jasper, there is panic, and it thinks, I will simply try again. And you see it start to fly off. Forge Hand, Skywatcher, Jasper, and Drea all get a chance to attack this thing. As it begins to fly away, you have advantage on this attack. Jasper, if you hit, it's a sneak attack because you have so many allies nearby.
Okay.
Forge Hand, you roll with advantage. Skywatcher, you have advantage. Drea has advantage as well.
25.
Nice.
That's gonna be a hit. That's some pasta right there.
Not that I have any.
Drea does 10
Hey.
damage.
Is it just a so we're just doing a single attack against it?
Single attack, but you have advantage on it. If you want to make an opportunity attack.
Not that this is going to actually restrain it, but I'm going to use the fire rune just for the damage.
I'm wondering.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have time to think? Here's what I'm thinking. As Tony, can I ask you
Yeah.
I want to. I feel like there's not enough time for this. I want to tell somebody to kill me real quick, but that's not going to happen. Nobody can hit me with. Never mind. I want them to attack me to turn me back into a centaur so that I can cast
Earthen Bind.
Yeah.
I think you would have to. Yeah, I think you could only communicate that to Jasper in this moment. Jasper, it's up to you if you would try to attack your wolf companion who is at full health, or this creature that's been trying to kill you.
Yeah, I can't do that much damage to you as a wolf. Are you gonna attack the thing?
What?
Because I'm going to.
Go for it then.
Cool.
Jasper, roll your attack. You have advantage
Jasper,
on the attack.
Drops the parrying dagger and will manifest a side blade and throw it at the dude.
I got 31 damage.
You could have nearly killed me.
Okay. Yeah, Forge Hand now with a target just swings up and just like clobbers through this thing. What did you get, Jasper?
I did 14, but I cannot use my bonus action.
What did you roll
right?
to hit?
Oh, wait, sorry.
No, this is an opportunity attack.
Yes, 17 plus.
So can you manifest your thing? Does it have to be part of an attack action or something?
Whenever you take the attack action, you can manifest a psychic blade. I
Hey,
can't.
then that's all it takes. You're using the attack action, even if it's an opportunity attack.
Okay, but I can't do my bonus action attack.
Correct. You only
Okay.
get one attack.
Yeah.
14 damage total.
Yes. Well, it says whenever you take the attack action, you manifest a blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade.
Yes.
Okay.
14 damage.
Yes.
Forge Hand, are you attacking it?
Yeah, already.
I'm sorry,
Hit
Forge
and
Hand,
roll.
you did yours 31. Skywatcher,
31
are you
damage.
attacking it?
Yeah, I definitely. I rolled, used my point of inspiration, rolled again, and I did not hit with any of those dice for sure.
Did you have advantage on the attack because it is
Correct.
Fairy
I
Fire?
rolled 2 4s the first time, and then I rolled a 1 and a 3 the second time. So
Okay. Yeah, you'd always use the higher, but that's pretty bad. You
That's terrible, yeah.
surprised to see the wind highlighted. Snatch at it and it is gone. And you all watch as it darts off well beyond your vision within this limited blizzard. What do you all do? You're not necessarily in initiative anymore. You see this creature just head off into the night beyond the limits of your vision.
It does shed dim light, but I guess the visibility being limited by the snow would kind of blank that out.
Yeah, if anything, it's like you see this blue light that just sort of like spreads out the way light does before it just slowly fades.
That sucked.
Yeah.
We should go, Drea says.
Sure. What the fuck? Okay. All right, we gotta go. I'll tell Goody we're on our way back. Did are did we get everything? Are we good? Were those boots magical? Or are they just blue?
Let's fucking go, Drea
All right.
says.
Just grab everything
Yeah.
and worry about what that is later.
I'm just
bring
running.
it with us.
Jasper
Grab it all and-
runs. Drea joins. Does anyone grab the rest of the shit, or do you just head on?
I'll grab the rest of the shit and run
Yeah,
on.
I pick
after
up
'em.
my parrying dagger and I run.
Okay, cool. You all dip the fuck out of there. Thistle, you grab the brooch. There is a half-drunk, entirely frozen wineskin, some very frozen goat cheese, and those boots, which are still like frozen onto the body. I don't know if you want to try to like stick behind and work on that by yourself, or just leave them there. And of course, Asterix's whole body is there, but that's up to you if you all want to do anything with that.
Oh man. We're all running away, so I'll take what we got and go with the
You
group.
dip the fuck off. Cool.
Yep, got the brooch. Run with the group.
Cool. Give me a straight survival check, Jasper. Actually, you can make it a gay survival check too. Just you don't have the blizzard crossed with Drea is just making it a single die roll.
Well, I rolled an 8.
Plus survival.
Yes. Rolled
Total?
A 4.
Do you want to put any juice on that?
I have one left.
Would you like to have my inspiration to do better than that, so we don't slide the fuck off this mountain?
If you want me to.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
rephrase that. Have my inspiration. Re-roll that.
Okay. 15. I'm still side-eyeing it because fuck today. 21.
Amazing. You all flee down the mountain. You make it back in like less than half the time it took you to get up. That's the nature of going downhill. Jasper's like, not there, as you all are just like hauling ass. Everyone give me if you're trying to like run back to the cave as fast as possible, everyone give me like a Constitution saving throw.
All right, let's see if I can fail another one of these. That should be fun. There we go. That's better. 21.
15.
Also got a
Well.
15.
14.
Amazing. With that, everyone passes. You all make it back to the cave. Go inside. What do you do? What happens next? What do you all choose to do next? It's
What the hell
probably
was that,
like
Jasper?
7. Probably like 8, late after 8-ish at this point.
Jasper like runs into the cave, and just like gets really kind of, well, I guess, or is are Perry Lou and like Goody and them, are they like still in the back part of the cave, or are they close to the front?
Yeah. They're way in the back.
Okay, so Jasper will just like continue running into the cave back to them, and will just drop all of his shit and just begin to self-medicate. And we'll just be like, that was awful. And I
Hey,
guess
was that
wait for everyone to catch up.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yes. Everyone quickly catches up. Are you going all the way to the back or like just inside?
I'm going just to be with like where Goody is with Garrett and
Okay, so
Perry Lou.
like all the way to the back of the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does everyone like toot spook and boogie with them?
For sure.
Mhm.
Great.
I'll
Yep.
reset my alarm in the front after everyone's through.
It lasts for 8 hours.
But we would have broken it just now. I imagine. Unless I
Do you
can
break your own
decide
alarm?
people who,
I mean,
but you all would, I
you,
think.
you
No.
specify people who don't trigger it, right?
Can you?
Isn't that part of it?
I haven't looked at that spell in a while.
No, I looked up
I will.
Glanduil 5e like that's gonna do anything. Alarm 5e. Here we go. Just search Glanduil. That'll give you the answer. You set an alarm against unwanted
Oh, yeah.
intrusion. Choose a door or window or an area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. Whenever you cast the spell, you designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You can also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind if you're within 1 mile of the warded area. This ping awakens you if you are sleeping. An audible alarm produces the sound of a hand bell for 10 seconds within 60 feet. Are you putting it? I guess which entrance are you putting it at? Or oh, I suppose we're going off the ones that were before. So we're gonna say one here and one here. Cool. So those are still good. If you want to set more, you are welcome to. But you come in here, Jasper, what you get out some drugs and start doing them, like pipe
Yes,
weed, or what's the vibe?
weed, whiskey, and he is very visibly just like freaking
What
out.
the fuck was that,
They
Jasper?
they found me. They found me. They know where I am. I'm toast.
found you?
Who was they?
Sounds good.
Okay. Really long story. And okay, I guess. Shit. Perry Lou and Garrett, can we have like a little sidebar?
Goody says,
y'all, like-
I can just do the spores again.
Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna talk.
We're fine, by the way.
Why?
Goody said-
You could have told me
As
that
you
something
also
was
wake
wrong
up.
the whole time.
I'm just playing. You could have told me something was wrong. What was going on?
Well, yeah, okay. I got beat the fuck up by the wind, Goody. I didn't really have.
And then, hearing that, Goody will do the rapport spores. It's just on the members of Equinox.
Cool.
There we
Okay.
go.
So
I'm gonna go back to sleep, Garrett says, and just kind of like settles back in.
good night. So he and Perry Lou are asleep.
They're like trying to slumber, but in the midst of Goody has now given you all the last of the rapport spores, so you have an hour
Okay.
with connection to the group that
All right.
no one can hear you.
So, first off, Thistle and Glandular, there's some things about me that y'all don't know. Can't really go over some of it while we're in the presence of strangers, but part of it, it's the whole reason that I'm in the Dale is because I'm running from somebody. He's very wealthy and powerful from at this point, faraway land. I fucked up, kind of got on this guy's shit list, and had to seek refuge literally as far away as I could possibly get. And they fucking found me. They found me, and they're gonna try to kill me. Basically until I'm dead. So I heard its thoughts saying that it's looking for the person wearing this necklace. And I am no longer gonna wear this necklace around my neck, cause that's how it found me. So I got some.
What is it? What? Yeah. Do you like show the group your necklace?
Yeah. So I have this necklace. It's a symbol of my thieves guild, back from Neverwinter, but it also is like magical thieves tools. So like I gotta keep it on me, but it's how it found me. So it can't be visible. So now I gotta figure out what all that's about. But
Can you keep it in the bag of holding?
sure, I could. I mean, but the thing is, if it's not on me and I need it, then I don't have it. Maybe I could turn it into, I don't know, an anklet or something, or keep it stuffed in my shoe.
Are those your
Tie it
only?
around your belt and put it in a pocket.
Yeah. I mean, I
Are
got
those
plenty
your
of.
only tools?
They're
Yes.
the only tools that I have on me that can turn into something that doesn't look like tools. It's very inconspicuous to have your thieves' tools turn into a symbol on a necklace. And it's a whole ass set. And Jasper will, like, take it off and put it on the ground and say the command word. And just the symbol on the necklace, which I think. Let me zoom in on the picture that I have of Jasper, because it's on there.
Should I share some art?
Yeah, if you have it on hand, I can grab it really fast.
Yeah, maybe shoot it in the chat.
Yeah, hang on.
Jasper has a very talented artistic friend who did the character portraits. Jasper Bryce has a very talented artistic friend who did his character portraits.
Yes,
If you
hang
want to plug them,
on. Oh, hang on.
invite you to do so.
It is my friend Tommy Graven doing some really sick art. So it's like hidden in my shirt here, but it is the symbol for my thieves guild. It's the black one, and it's just kind of like tucked into my shirt. But yeah, anyway, so he takes it out, says the word, and it just kind of...
A triangle with two circles kissing in the middle.
Yes. And it'll just kind of unfold into a full-ass Thieves' Tool set. And they look magical, like they're not going to break very easily, and then he just kind of says the word again, and it zoop, pulls back up.
Yeah, it's this small sort of like wooden and metal box that sort of has this symbol on it, right? And so the tools just sort of unravel from the outside and kind of come up, revealing themselves as their different pieces, and then they just sort of wind back around. with the magic words being said. It's like a mix. It's like fluid and telescopy. Kind of a combination of those two sort of energies.
Yeah.
As it does this process.
So like if I ever get caught, you know, I got tools on me as long as they don't take my jewelry, which why would anybody do that? Why would they? So yeah. So anyway, they fucking found me. So I ran away for no goddamn reason, and now I'm stuck up here in the fucking cold, getting beat up by the wind and shit. And I guess actually, while he's like taking a huge rip of the pipe weed, he'll remember that he's got that pipe that does the fog illusion. Can I make that
The
look like
fog
the
cloud one?
Yeah, can I make that look like the invisible stalker? Is like the shoot, what's it called?
Yeah. What you just saw with the fairy
Mhm.
fire revealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will make that with my smoke and tell Goody that that's what it looked like.
Drea says, what was that spell you did to show it, Glenduel?
I believe the proper arcane term for the spell is a fairy fire, though I have put my own spin on it, of course.
I feel like Thistle, I've seen you kind of cast that, and Skywatcher, can you do that one too?
Fairy fire.
Yeah.
I can when I
If you think about it
have
overnight.
prepared. Yeah, I don't often have that prepared, honestly.
Yeah,
Well-
I can do it. It's pretty simple for me.
I mean, whatever that fuck that was, we got some good hits on it, and then it flew off into the night. So it might be good to prepare for its return. So some rich guy is mad at you, and this thing's trying to kill you because of your necklace. Why does
No.
he want you dead?
I mean, you know these rich guys, and they have like, you know, kind of like a harem of women and shit, and I got
No.
no.
I have
Not
I
at
know
all.
what you're talking about.
Well, okay, all right. So, I basically fucked this dude's like favorite kind of, you know, concubine lady, and he caught me doing it. Oh god, it just sucks really bad that I can't really explain this whole thing right now. I guess I could, but you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. Glandul and Thistle, I said I was a changeling. That is
You're doing all of this mentally, right?
yes, I am.
Great.
That is not the truth. It's actually
What?
a little more fucked up than that. Not a big deal, you know. But I looked like him when I was banging that lady, and then he came in and was like, "What?" And then I was like, "It's me. What the hell?" And then he chased me away, and I had to run for a very, very long time. And when I went back to where I lived, my boss was like, "God damn it, you fucking moron," and kind of sent me up here. So I'm in timeout, and they still found me. It's really cool. I love it up here.
So you were trying to see this dude, and he caught you having sex with someone that he also had sex with.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
was
you
supposed to.
looked like him?
I was supposed to kill him, and I got fucked up with my dick.
Okay.
That'll happen.
Sort of a honeypot situation.
Yeah, I honeypotted myself.
Yeah, it was.
So were you
reverse
wearing
honeypot.
the necklace?
Yeah, cause I'm an idiot.
No, Jasper. Okay.
You've been around
Okay.
me. You know that I'm not very smart.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you're...
you guys have ways to magically detect things. Would they be able to tell that you still have the necklace even if you're concealing it?
I don't know. Let's ask one of the nerds. Hey, Glandwell, can you do that?
Do I know if that is possible to detect? Like, I mean, a detect I imagine that a detect magic may do the trick unless it is concealed, like within a bag of holding or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if this creature has such an ability or if it's simply recognized with its eyes.
Well, before I got punched in the fucking face, my necklace rose from my body, and then I got hit really hard. So I feel like it may have looked at me, or did like a, oh, is this it? And then said, yep, and then punched me.
Is this the sort of thing that perhaps a lead-lined container could? What's the word I'm looking for?
Obfuscate?
Yeah. Could interfere with?
If you want to roll, if people want to roll some sort of knowledge or education check, or probably Arcana would make the most of all of it. I invite you to do so, or give guidance, or give help actions, or if everyone wants to kind of work together to try and think some thoughts. If you want to roll some dice, we can go from there.
Yeah, I'll cast guidance on somebody else if they want.
All right, I'll take a D4.
I will give advantage for a Arcana check.
You will give advantage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I didn't know if you said get it or give it.
Nah, someone else can have it.
I don't think I have anything to contribute to this check, so.
So
I'll
for an
just twiddle my
Arcana check
thumbs.
with advantage and guidance, I got a 23.
Okay.
Nice.
Tight. I think that with the focus being obfuscation of a magic thing, lead can be helpful, against certain tracking spells, or essentially tracking spells. There's locate objects, locate people, locate this, that, or the other. In addition, detect magic, being its own form of a different sort of tracking spell, an information gathering spell, can also be obscured by a thin layer of lead. So lead can be helpful in blocking certain tracking magics that exist. Yes, that's what your 23 focused on that gets you.
So with that new information,
I think could someone roll an insight check about this too?
Someone that is not me.
I think you could roll it.
Okay. 12.
I think someone already said it. The thing of like, if this thing was looking for whoever's wearing this necklace and it now found you, cool. It's now seen you. Like it's like, I don't, I know who you are. That's why I'm here. I don't give a fuck about the necklace. So
Yeah.
it's up to you what you want to do with that thought of just
No.
like, I don't know. He's already seen me now.
I already know what I want to do with that thought.
So I guess, yeah, go from there.
Bryce has to separated.
Oh God, I don't think I can be. I don't think I can be me anymore, guys.
You have
Yeah,
to
I think
assume a
Drea
new
says,
identity.
can you become a new person and get rid of the necklace?
Yeah, but how the fuck do I explain any of that? Because we're a goddamn traveling band, and I'm a dude with a purple eyeball that just so happens to have all the same skills that Jasper did. How the fuck do I explain that?
Nobody's gonna notice.
I mean,
You're Jasper's brother, Jasper.
Oh, yes.
look, if we really want to try thinking about it, you could be Jasper when you need to be Jasper, but otherwise be someone else. How many of the towns have you been to?
Like half,
Okay.
maybe?
Well, there's half towns that don't even know who the fuck Jasper is. I mean, maybe stories spread about a band, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What if you made yourself corpse grinder?
I was literally
That'd be
thinking
fucked
about
up.
that because those people don't even know he's dead. And I got all his clothes and I got all his shit and I got his guitar.
That would be pretty cool.
That is
Jesse.
yeah.
Wasn't
That was my
there an
first thought.
official investigation into that murder, though?
In Bryn
Where-
Shander.
Yeah, in Bryn Shander, yeah. I couldn't
In
remember
Bryn
what the name of the place
Shander
was.
there is. I mean, look,
Then word
you've
spreads that
seen
he's alive in other towns.
Dre's kind of like, look, I'm going to open up a little bit. I don't talk about myself too much. I have committed crimes in other cities, and I just don't go back to those anymore. You know, like, it's fine. There's a blizzard. It's not, we're okay. You know, like, what are they going to send a bunch of people looking after a thing from a rumor from a drunk guy that, because it's just like, we're the ones going between towns. I mean, you know, don't fuck around with like couriers or caravans or things like, I guess you have already kind of fucked with a caravan, but you know,
I mean, what
I
if they
think
post it
it's
on Facebook, though?
passable if you wanted to.
No.
This is what Drea says.
I know how to disappear when I'm not part of a group. If this was just me and I got found,
Like, I can't go to Hundlestone. That's all I'm saying.
Noted.
Good to know.
I could get away if I wanted to slink off and just not be seen again. That's it. But we're kind of, committed to something right now. I cannot dodge it. And yeah, I don't have to go back to those towns, but it's not anybody in those towns that wants to kill me. It's this fucking wind monster. So they
Well,
know
if-
they know where I'm at. They
if
know
it
I'm up here.
If it travels on the wind, and Bryn Shander is well protected from the wind, perhaps it would not attack in such a populated place. And in that place, you could still be Jasper, and in other places, you could be this corpse grinder figure.
He's gonna send people after me. They're gonna come and kill me in my sleep. I'm this
Who?
the Pasha. The Pasha.
Is gonna, isn't this the person that's sent after you to kill you in your sleep?
The person
The thing?
No.
The thing that was here?
That is someone or something working on behalf of the person. It got away.
And
It's
you
currently
think they're gonna send more people?
yeah, actual people.
You know that the pass is closed, right? This is what you send when you can't get to a place. Look at it. It could fly. It was made of wind. It was invisible.
If it comes back, we'll deal with it again.
Yeah, I don't know. People, these magic people can talk to people really far away, and
Was the Pasha super magical?
No, I don't know, but he's rich.
Do you want to roll a check about this?
Sure, yeah.
Of what you learned, what
Yeah.
you recall from
I
your time.
stalked him and shit.
Absolutely.
Insight?
Yeah.
17.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
17.
And do you want to throw
I have
some
nothing
juice
left.
on it? No juice. Guidense?
Yeah. Yes, I will.
Allow you
Yeah.
to guide yourself.
Cool. 19.
Cool. You did not spend it. You, he was not a magical person. he was rich and aggressive and thought highly of himself. In your time in his home, you saw that he did have a number of magical things, and the part of why it took you so long to get in and you had to like blend your way in is like he would hang out with people that were magical that would like do things for him. Like he'd like call on some like do this trick, like, but like commanding them like they're his fucking servants. That's what you recall.
Yeah.
In your time of like scoping him out.
Okay. So yeah, he couldn't do it himself, but he's rich and he has people. But so Tourmaline, the construction of the buildings in Tourmaline looks just like the construction of buildings where all of this occurred, and I'm
Are you
concerned.
talking about the architectural style of Tourmaline? Dre is
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
That's just from the settlers.
Okay.
The building's old.
Sure. Are there any of the original settlers that still live there, or their relatives, or any connection at all?
I mean, they'd be. I guess it's, with like an elf or a dwarf, maybe it's possible, but
I don't know. I'm just trying to not die. Hopefully, um, you can empathize with that a little bit.
I mean, I totally empathize. I understand.
So I don't know what to
Yeah,
do.
look. What does that lantern do? That like Dre is just like held and been set down this whole time.
That just looks for elementals. It's not. We can find some Schwingas. But I think that's about it.
But it does not reveal.
No, it just changes color when they're close.
I see.
That seems kind of helpful, maybe, right?
To see if that thing is close, or to gather the
Did
Schwingas.
you say that thing was made of the air?
Yeah.
Can someone, I would say, Glenduil or Skywatcher roll me an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Tony, you can use yours. You can do an advantage based, or not advantage, a wisdom based Arcana check. It has to do with like
Okay.
an understanding of your magic and things.
Free dance.
What the fuck?
I would say you have advantage on this Skywatcher because of.
All right.
What'd you get, Jesse?
27 with guidance.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. This music's been playing this whole time. 27 with guidance. That's great, Tony.
Not good. I got 11. I think. No. Yes. I got 11.
I think the thing you think is like there's something to that, like the notion of being elemental and an understanding of like if it's wind, that makes sense maybe of what it is. And Glenduil, and have heard and seen like the summoning and binding of elemental beings to be used as like fuel sources. And you think back because you checked out Beery's hot box, you're like that has an elemental in it. And you've seen wind elementals used to power turbines and water elementals used to clean or be guards, stone like earth elementals used for the same thing. Like all of this is, if not in person, you have seen that it is possible within like your studies to become a wizard. Just the notion of conjuring a thing and binding it and using it. And with your 27, as you just like noodle over this, and Skywatcher mumbling like, yeah, elemental, that's, that seems right.
It's the wind.
Gosh, I think you are aware that like some sort of like air or wind elemental could very well be summoned in scent. And this seems to you like some sort of assassin air elemental, but then the notion of like, well, if that lantern detects elementals, it would at least go off if the thing was close. That's what your 27.
Ooh. Perhaps we could use this any time that you wish to assume the Jasper identity. Or even just keep it going all the time.
Yeah. You have to find a bunch of oil. Cool.
Owl?
Hmm.
I am unfamiliar with this owl.
Well, we'll find some.
Very well.
uh, fuck.
Fuck.
This sounds like it's gonna be fun.
Thistle and Glanduel, could you set some alarms? Drea asks. I saw you doing those earlier.
I could set one if we need to, but if we already have two,
I'll definitely set one.
Sure, yeah. Re-up on those.
Sometimes when I go hunting, I will set multiple traps in multiple locations and attach to those like a bell just to sort of be like, oh, this thing is coming over there as opposed to this over here would make a different noise. I don't know if you all want to try and mark alarms on multiple paths to kind of like help you be like, oh, it's in the front door. Oh, it's going this way. If that
how
makes
about
sense.
how about this? You guys can set your alarms, and then I will set the zap trap inside the mouth of this cave.
Good plan. I like the idea of how about we each set a mental alarm at the opening of the cave so that we know it's here. Then we set audible alarms along the different corridors so we know which one it's going down.
I
Okay.
like it. Let's do it.
It's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
cool. So I'll take the one at the mouth of the cave then. Um, I will set the zap trap.
So like this style.
Well, I can't see it.
Oh yeah. Um, you know what? I'm gonna get wild and just show you all everything. Can I just do that?
Can
DM.
can they do that? Is that allowed?
You can do whatever you want.
I
I don't
heard
know about
about
that.
that. Can I just go to the lighting? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, this is what I want. I'll tell you what I want. Oh, can I just get rid of all of it?
It
Boom!
really
Can you all
sucked
see
that
the whole
last
map?
time, like big
I see it.
Yes.
finger.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You can see it all.
Getting a little crazy.
Great. Jesse and Thistle do Jesse and Kevin no, Jesse and Corey use work brain. Glanduil and Thistle set your various traps. Mark them on the map and change. They'll be your color. I'll get rid of my red ones. Jeez, brain no worky.
Mm.
I whoop
You just shifted
wrongo.
the whole map.
Sure did. I am down to keep playing like another 15 minutes or so if you all are, or we can do it earlier.
I think I must
You all
go.
okay. I think you all set traps and attempt to begin to sleep. Yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Great. We'll pick up there next time.
cool.
sorry that we didn't make it down the mountain and everything. When you rolled that 21, I was like, cool, the tone of the session's going to be different then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I knew it was coming, which was cool, and I was warned that it was coming, which was very cool, and then still happened.
So was that a
And
threshold
it wasn't cool.
that was just creeping up like blizzards do, but it's a D100 instead of a
Uh-huh.
D20?
That's
Okay.
very cool.
Yep. And it started with just the one. And yeah, and you were rolling like 70s consistently. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, I guess we'll see when the fuck this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great sesh.
Very cool.
Intense and scary. You all come back, you have these magic items. You can also like look those over. I guess since you all are kind of like in this cave with trap set, if you all want to communicate about anything via chat as you all are kind of settling in this space, or any sort of like activities you want to complete before you like go to bed, if you for those who have spell books and whatnot and things of that sort, uh, feel free to message about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Cool.
to put up
Cool.
with we're gonna have to put up with this guy trying to kill Jasper for basically the entire campaign because we'd have to get out of uh I mean the pass is
I mean, unless
blocked.
it's killed, who knows?
But
Well, I don't have to roll for it anymore,
stop
apparently.
what's to stop him from sending more just endlessly? If he doesn't hear back from the wind assassin thing, it's like, oh, must have
I
killed it.
mean,
Then send a new
geez,
one.
you know, why kill any enemy that's threatening you when there could be another enemy in the future? That's how you
No,
survive,
no,
baby.
I'm not saying we don't worry about it. I'm saying we're gonna have to keep worrying about it endlessly until we can get out of uh
Yeah,
out of the Dale.
perhaps there are, magics you can seek from allies to assist in the process. Who knows what lies ahead for the party known as Equinox as they journey through the terrifying, frozen, deadly Icewind Dale. Next session, we descend, and you know what? I'm going to say this real quick, just a real quick little thing. Uh, Garrett at one point wakes up and is like, "Hey, what's going on with Asterix?" And you all explain frozen and dead. And he's like, "All right, well, probably gonna need to head back to town then." And Dre looks them over and is like, "I think I need to escort these two back. And I think once we get to the bottom of the mountain tomorrow, I'm gonna do that. Are you all heading to the nearest town, Caer Koenig? Or what's your plan?"
Are we giving up on Oyami Nartok? I was really looking forward to that. But if it seems like it was just a total confusion for the Abominable Yeti, then
That's the vibe you're getting.
bummer. But it makes sense. Maybe later.
Yep. Maybe better luck next time, I guess.
I was also a little bummed. Just a little bit.
You know, she's out there.
We've seen her. Well, I wasn't there, but seen her in Scries.
No,
I did.
we didn't.
Absolutely.
I did kind of want to.
Every time we tried, it didn't
Oh
work
yeah,
for whatever
no, it's not
reason.
worked.
I specifically remember like either she made the save or just had something automatically block it, but nothing got through on her.
I
I'm
would.
thinking of someone else. Anga, maybe.
I do want to
Yes.
try to. Or I did want to
Onga
try to
you've
look
seen.
off the mountain with my spyglass.
That would be a thing that you would do tomorrow by daylight, as there is a
Cool.
blizzard currently. If you
Yeah,
wish
I
to do
also
that in the
wanted to
morning.
go
Well, we
up
don't
to the
have to
mountaintop in
ascend
the
more,
morning.
right?
Yeah. Do what now?
How
What
we're
would you say,
gonna
Bryce?
we're gonna continue to the top and then come back down.
Where you reached, where Asterix was basically like the top. Like that
Oh,
looks to to be the highest peak that you could look from.
Understood.
Like if you want to, I would say in the morning when there isn't a blizzard, you could probably be like, cool, here's like a little hill that I could get up on and like look for a minute and not stay there forever. But like it was also, you were up there at nighttime in a blizzard, so you
Yeah.
couldn't see shit off of the mountain. It probably would be a fucking sweet view, and if you can get up there in the morning and look, you're like, I could definitely think that I could like see out around the dale. Um, that being said, Drea says to the two of them that she will escort them back to Targos. What does what do you all plan to do from here, if possible, for the sake of me, the DM, trying of knowing what to get ready next?
I hadn't thought about that. I kind of wanted this to take longer, like as in meeting William and Artak. But
Well,
mean,
she's
what
not
what
here.
yeah,
It
yeah,
seems
okay,
these
yes,
these
yes, I know.
idiots were wrong.
These idiots sure were idiots.
These idiots sure were idiots.
Who's
Care Koenig's the closest. I kind of want to like be somewhere warm, like rest.
Wrong. This is the wrong piece of the world for that.
But I
Oh,
could,
do you just mean like an inn?
yeah,
Yeah.
I like
I
sleep in a
mean,
bed.
Yeah,
yeah,
Care Konig's really close from here.
let's go there then. Is
All
that the
right.
sure, why
place
not?
where the speaker is missing? Or is that Care Denival?
No,
I don't know. We've heard
invisible
something about
thieves.
Care Koenig.
Care
Oh,
Konig, you've
good.
heard of invisible thieves.
More invisible rogue archetypes.
Hmm?
Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah. That is the
Invisible's
vibe.
bullshit.
Invisible is bullshit.
Need to get
Yeah.
the invisibility. I think it might be in
Drea,
Jamp spellbook.
do what now? Oh, yeah. I
I
mean,
think
I
it might
think
be
it's
in
in one
Jamp.
of them
I'm not sure.
for sure. Yeah, and let me know if you like, since especially because you being an elf, if you want to like work on any of your spells before. Dang, I'm
I
really
think I'm
trying to
just
find
pooped
this.
tonight. I'll probably go into the meditation.
And then wait, okay, go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Really trying to find this map I had for you all that shows all the distances to all the places.
I have
Um,
part of it. Which one?
hold on one second. Let me use my brain. You think it would be like a 5-hour trip to Caer Konig from the base of the mountain? Jasper, after like looking over the maps
Okay.
with Drea. And Drea says, I will try to meet you all in Caer Konig, and if you're not there, I will ask around and see where you went. I'm gonna head out tomorrow with Garrett and Perry Lou and get them back to where they need to be. Uh, cool. Just letting that be said.
All right.
Marvelous. A wonderful
Fantastic.
southern.
All right, and you all go to bed.
Jasper's gonna write a note once he thinks everyone has gone to sleep.
Type that into WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp thing
Yeah,
for sure.
is anyone keeping watch? I feel like we still should keep watch in this cave.
Jasper will
Yes.
be up a couple of hours, so he'll just, I guess, take first watch.
If someone else can take
Uh,
second, I can cover the rest of the 8 hours.
I can take
Uh,
second watch.
Okay, yeah, you do it.
All right.
Jasper watch. Skywatcher watch. Watcher is in the name.
Sky watch.
And then Glanduil, you'll do 4 hours.
Mhm.
You all re-up the alarms kind of like right before you go to bed, spending some time on that. and everyone tucks into their various little bits and projects or heads to bed. And we'll resume next time. I guess I'm just gonna tell you all now, just for the sake of, you know, not having to do paperwork mid game. Everyone go ahead and prepare a 5th level character sheet and send it to me.
Wow.
At the
Congratulations.
start of the session, we'll still be level 4.
At the start of the session will be level 4, and then you will hopefully level up the session.
Unless we all die.
I kind of
Unless
thought
we
you
all
meant
die.
prepare a new character at 5th level. Like you were just
Prepare a
gonna-
new 5th level character. You died while you slept. That's it.
CPK in your
Nice.
sleep.
Absolute.
Man,
Well,
we went to the wrong place.
mine's gonna be
Yes.
easy. I'm gonna have a little more health and be able to attack twice. That's the only
That's
thing that's gonna
super
change.
and exciting.
It is super
I
exciting,
know
but
different people get different spells. Feel free to message about it if you have any talks or concerns. Please send me a 5th level character sheet before the start of the next session. That is the homework that you have, and it's the best homework in the world. Max HP, new spells, new spell slots, 3rd level spells for Skywatcher and Glenduil. How exciting.
It's exciting.
I
already
will-
made the sheet.
Fantastic. Please shoot it over. And to the rest of you, do the same. Feel free to message and chat if you do anything. I'm going to go to bed now because I have to work in the morning. Farewell, my friends.
Thank you.
Good night.
Farewell.
Bye.
Good night.
Congratulations. Farewell.